People. Oh, verify it's you. Give me a break. What's up, folks? I just have to do a quick thing here with this stupid YouTube. Damn it. So it was a long week. Get a verification code. ComGillsPJ.com. Long week down there, folks. Long week. 079775. Oops, wrong number. I was watching. Red Sox got a single. Safe. Wow. Second and third, folks. Second and third. Yes, it's me. Yes, it's me. 49. So I'm trying to upload all the pictures I took through the phone, and I don't know. Maybe I can do it with the videos, but yeah, it was a long week down there. I never walked so much in my life. Millions of people. Got my hat, shirts, spent a fortune. It was great. It was great. Except for losing. But it's again, I'm not obviously I want USA to win, but I'm not heckling people or trying to be respectful to golfers and all that. Great golf. Great golf. I didn't see any crazy stuff. I posted some videos of the videos that I took. They called Fitzpatrick a baby or and they booed him, I guess, but I didn't hear any crazy F words, but I wasn't with every group either. I heard some things from people in the crowd about Americans that I heard. Americans are lazy, fat, sugar. Trump's a fat piece of shit. I heard a lot of that from, I'm assuming, non-Americans. Well, I know they were non-Americans, but a lot of making fun of Americans for sure. That's for damn sure. So it seemed like that, even in the PGA tent, the PGA of America boot, whatever we had, box, they were getting on the fans more than our players. But base hit, that's going to score 2, I think. Yep. Wow, nice play there. But I didn't hear anyone yelling at the players. So the video I just posted, I'll see if I can find it here. It was Fitzpatrick and DeChambeau. It was an annoying American lady screaming, "Dig deep." It was horrible, right in my ear as they were coming up. Trash everywhere, guys. Trash. I've never seen so much trash just left everywhere. Mostly cups and Gatorade bottles, beer cans. I mean, trash everywhere. It was disgusting. People just leaving it. I have a video coming up with all that coming up, but trash everywhere. Going into the merchandise tent was merchandise tent was massive. I'm talking huge. And just going in, there must have been 1,000 bottles just out front of the merchandise tent, just thrown on the ground, and it was pretty gross. Pretty gross. Tons of people there. We Ubered in and out, parked at a friend's house close by, Ubered in and out, which was pretty easy. Getting out on Saturday night was brutal. The Uber, but I think they did a good job overall. They did a great job overall with everything, I thought. Just the golf. The Americans didn't play well. Europeans played great. And then what the hell? Come on. But it was a great time. Got a lot of good pictures, videos, saw some old friends. But I didn't see what they're saying. I'm not saying it didn't happen, okay? I'm sure it did happen. But I didn't see any of it. And we enjoyed the week. But there's a lot of walking just to get into so where you get your Uber, you have to walk a long way to get to the entrance. Then you get the entrance, and you got a long way to walk to the first tee. And then the course goes out away from you. So 1 and 18 are right there, obviously, and then it goes way out. I mean, it's spread out in a bit. It's massive, massive property. Lots of walking, uphills, downhills. Next time, I'm going to be hiring a trainer to get me in shape for this. I mean, I'm still exhausted from it. Still tired from it. So Tuesday, so the practice rounds, obviously there's less people there, so you get some good videos of that. You get up close to the guys. The issue too we have was inside the ropes, right? And again, I have videos coming up for this. I just haven't had time to do it because we just got home. There's 1,000 people inside the ropes. So you want to watch the golf. So you get it 2 holes ahead to get up on the tee, so you can get a good video of the guys and get up close and see them. So you're right on the ropes, right? And then the players come, and then 400 people come inside the ropes and just block you, and you can't see nothing. Some groups had less players. Ben Griffin's group, they had literally 3 people. Scheffler and McIlroy on Sunday, there had to be 200. I'm not kidding you. I have the video. You'll see it. 200 people. They just kept coming. So we were on that was between 1 and 2. So we just got on the rope because you want to get up close and see, my wife you want to get up close and see them and, just feel like you were there. If you can see the players and see you were there, you could get up, blah, 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 whatever. So we just waited for them to go from 1 up the hill to the second tee. And just people kept coming. And in the Scheffler McIlroy group, we saw Tom Lehman was there, Corey Pavin, we saw, I think Jordan. Literally 200 people inside the ropes. And it's like, come on. People that pay good money to see that, you get there, you work hard to get up to the tee, and then you can't see anything. Because this happened to me before with my son when he was younger at Marion. I only remember this because it was Tiger Woods, that he wanted to get up close to Tiger Woods. So we ride out to the 12th tee. I don't know what hole it was. We get on the tee box, so we're right here facing him. So they'd be right there hitting this way. It'd be great for my kid. He was 12 years old. And then they come, and then there's 100 people just sitting in front of you inside the ropes, blocking the view. That's not right. You pay all this money to watch it. Now you're going to deal with the caddies. I get it. And there's a cameraman here and there, but the cops, I know you have to have cops, but not 30 cops, not 400 fans or wives and whatever. I don't know if I didn't have to pay to go in, but if you had to pay to go in, I'd be bullshit, because if you got to deal with the fans anyways, there's so many fans. You watch the tournament, right? When you look down one, you see all those people. It's hard to see. But you finally get in a spot where you want to see it, and then you can't see it because of the people inside the ropes. And the wives and girlfriends things, and I got in trouble on the way home by my wife because I said they shouldn't go. If you're gonna get heckled if you go. They all got little skirts on and fancy hats and they pom-poms. You're gonna get annihilated. There's Red Sox Yankees right now. I guarantee you the Red Sox wives are not in the stands. I promise you, they're not in the stands. Not happening. Well, they're hiding. They're not wearing the shirt. They're hiding. They're going to get annihilated. Other athletes will tell you this. So don't go. They don't go to any other tournaments and dress like that. And you know what I mean? So they should stay home or go in the booth and watch it. Run out to 18 afterwards like they normally do. That's fine. But or just expect to get annihilated. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't say nothing to him. I don't have a problem with him. I'm not your typical fan, but you're going to get annihilated, especially if USA's losing and you're pom-pomming and cheering, and they don't want to hear that from them. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I didn't have anything to do with it. We're respectful to all the players, and they're all great athletes. And who was the one that said Now that European can get their flight back down to Florida where they live, the European team. That's another thing someone said. Half these guys don't even play in Europe. I think Sepp Straka is American, to be honest with you. He speaks better English than I do. Ludwig Aberg speaks better English than I do. But I think Straka is American. He might have been born in Austria, but he lived in America his whole life. His mother's American, that I know. And then it's just different vibe. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe. Back in the day when it was European Tour technically versus the PGA Tour, I guess. Stolen base. But it's just good golf. You want to go see good golf and enjoy it, which we did. We did enjoy it. We had no problem. The person that heckled Fitzpatrick saying he looks like a baby, that's nothing. One of them said they want to adopt him. It really wasn't that bad where we were. Again, and I wasn't on every tee, obviously, but I thought some of it was pretty funny. But heckling does nothing to these guys. They don't care. It got to Rory a little bit, but he just fired him up to win. It obviously didn't help him because they won. But for 750 a ticket, maybe you have the right to complain. I don't know. And then the rule with the half a point if you quit, whatever. Uh-oh. Judge made a nice catch. Wow, that saved 2 runs there. Wow. Um, yeah, that I don't know what to think about that rule. You can't have an extra player, that would be odd. But I don't know about that half point rule. It sounds odd to give a point to each team if you can't play. I don't know. They'll probably have to vote on it. I would imagine people would vote both sides that you should lose the point if you don't play. And again, it wouldn't have mattered in this one, but it is kind of weird if you don't play. You can get a point if you know. But I thought he would have been in a wheelchair if he couldn't play in the singles on Sunday at the Ryder Cup. I thought he would have been on crutches in a wheelchair, had a intravenous in his arm. I'm sure if all you play golf before on a Sunday morning when you're injured or hurt or hungover, you find a way to get out there and at least try to play. But too bad for Harris English too. He couldn't get to play on that thing, but they did great. Europeans were great. They seem to love each other and they get along great, and they really do seem to care, like really care about each other, not just saying it. And maybe the Americans don't. And it was the same 11 guys plus they swapped brothers for the Hogards. And he didn't have a good week. Hogard didn't have a good week, but good enough. Good enough. But it was a overall great experience for sure. Absolutely great experience. Whoa, what happened? Great experience for sure. That's funny. Great time. Yeah, New York. New York was a lot of fun. Shout out to my friend Mark. Let us park at his house so we didn't have to take the stinking bus in. Not that Uber was $70 to go a mile and a quarter. But it was worth it. Instead of driving to that Jones Beach, we got a good break. Got a good break. Well worth it. We had a ball. We'll be back the next one's in Minnesota, in America. It's in Minnesota, so but they are having the women's PGA championship at Bethpage, and I think the men's PGA in like 5 years or so. So we'll be headed back for that. Those aren't nearly as wild with the fans though, and you know what I mean? They're really not as wild with the fans. What the hell was that? All right. So I uploaded all these videos to this OneDrive thing, but they're not showing up on here. So I click on them and let's see what
Gillis headed to the Ryder Cup practice round first.
So I don't know what videos they are. They're just all that blue thing. I can see some of them, but those are the women. For some reason they didn't upload properly, maybe. I don't know. Like why aren't they showing on the Open, casted as a device, scan, send to.
Guys, this is about 2 o'clock on Sunday. It was
This
pretty
was
much all
pretty
blue at
funny.
the time for the matches that were out there. But USA did come back and made
This
it
is when we were
relatively
leaving, so we
close and
left at like
respectable.
3 o'clock.
But I had a great time for the week. You can check out my other videos on YouTube. And it was just a great
The
week
president.
with, the Adamses. Washington was out there, Hancock and everybody. A lot of fun. Mr. Hamilton is there. Just a
Hancock
lot
was
of fun by everybody. Got some great Euro
hammered.
people too dressed up. Check for those videos as well.
Hancock
but YouTube
was
has all the
hammered.
content, and we're going live Monday nights. Thank you.
I was supposed to go last night, but I couldn't talk. I was so worn out. I literally couldn't talk yesterday. I can barely talk now. I don't know what these videos are. I'm just guessing. Oh, this is the women's tour. Yeah, I tried. I'm not a computer guy. I gotta hire someone to help me figure out these videos. So all these are just blue things. I'm trying to guess at what they are. Hopefully nothing too crazy. So this is the women's event a month ago. Look where we standing, right on the first tee. So we stood there for the Ryder Cup, right? But you couldn't see anything because there's 1,000 people in front of you. So we got to the tournament and we stood here right in front of who's that? Ochoa, not Ochoa. I forget her name, but great seats there. So we stood literally in the same spot at the Ryder Cup, but could not see anyone hit a shot. Literally, I'm almost touching the right tee marker, and we couldn't see a shot. So this was great, watching these girls get up so close to them and watch them swinging,
It'll work.
Again, at the Ryder Cup, I don't expect to see everything perfectly, but still, you wait 2 hours for them to come through, and you get to see jack squat. That's not
Guys, this is about
that's
2
what I
o'clock on
just saw.
Sunday. It was pretty.
Again, I apologize for these are all crazy because I don't know what they are. It's weird.
Golfing as well. Still making some.
I don't know. I'll do this Thursday because I don't know what the videos are. It's crazy, but hell of a good time. No rough. So again, if you look at some of the videos that I posted Tuesday night and Wednesday, I said this to so I went down with my buddy during the week, and no rough, and the tees all moved up. And I even said to him, I posted videos and I said, this rough is nothing. There's no rough. Nothing. And I know the home team gets to pick the course and set up, have the setup and all that stuff, but no rough. Tees moved up. And the first hole was kind of strange. Dog leg right. They're trying to cut the corner. I got to find these videos. It's driving me nuts. Let me think here. Let me go to YouTube. I forget how to do this. I'm so out of it. Your channel content. All right, let me go to my channel. All right, let's go to this.
He was about 15 yards just short, but he did get over the bushes, and it's not that bad to the right. First tee of the Ryder Cup can.
All right, so you can see they're going over here, this way. Over here, that you probably got a 90 yards in and hitting over here. But most of them went through the fairway there, or they went in the rough over here. And those trees aren't that bad. So when you get out there, it's really not that bad down there. And then depending on where the pin is, I mean, it's a relatively simple hole. I didn't see really anybody get screwed on any tee shots. It's just a matter where the pin was and trying to get close to that. But why is this video not working? Here we go.
Anyone drive the green. This is Robert McIntyre trying to drive the green. He's going up over those bushes.
He's a simple hole.
He was about 15 yards just short, but he did get over the bushes, and it's not that bad to the right.
The par threes are
First tee of the Ryder Cup.
But it's not. That wasn't that difficult. I don't think. Yeah, if you're spraying it, I guess it's a little harder. But the rough was not that bad. The bunkers really weren't that bad. I don't know. It really wasn't that hard of a golf course, in my opinion, which I stated on, for the best players in the world, you would think it would be a little more difficult. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Is this the crazy lady? So this is the one. Damn it, this fucking thing. So this is where we're waiting on 2 on Sunday. And again, you don't know, you can't predict who's gonna stand next to you. And listen to this lady. I mean, she drove us nuts, but we weren't gonna move because it's a great spot to get some good pictures of the guys and get up close and see them. Well, let's dig deep. Come on. He doesn't want to hear that. And then Fitzpatrick, excuse me. Someone says, you look like you're in kindergarten. That's the worst thing I heard. Look at all the people in there. This is nothing. Look at them all coming. All inside the ropes. Just look at all the people inside the rope. All right, there's 2. They belong there. That kid in the blue. And this is waiting to see Shuffler and look, another one there, another one there. Look at them all come. Another cop. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more people right there, and there's 25 more behind them.
Kindergarten, Fitzy?
Look at them all coming. Look at these people are all inside the rope. I mean, I had to stop the video, obviously. Isn't that wild? Like, what the fuck? Did they win a Make-A-Wish or something? And again, they should have the Make-A-Wish kids in there over these other morons. I don't know if I have I don't know if I uploaded the Scheffler one. I have so many videos to go through. It's ridiculous. But so this was our spot on 15. This was on I think this was Saturday. That was our spot. This is the 15th. 17's up there to the right. That's the 16th green right. Oh, I'm not even showing you. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm still tired as shit. What the fuck? So that is right there, 16th green, 15th tee is over there somewhere. They walk by us right there.
On 15, 16, 17, patiently waiting for a win here, my friend.
Be there, but
on 15, 16, 17, patiently waiting for a win here, my friend.
I just haven't uploaded it yet, and I can't figure out how to upload videos to this stupid computer. So if I upload them to YouTube, then I can upload them onto the screen. Let me try another one here. Video file. That's back before like if I go to OneDrive, they're all on this OneDrive thing. Why don't they just show up on there, But hopefully people enjoyed it.
Okay, why not? First hole
This is I think this is the first group, Cam Young. Pretty sure. So there's one guy scrolling up.
It's gonna be a million people walking by here. Here we go. First
All
hole,
right,
first
there's
group.
one guy, 2, 3, 4, 25
Cam Young
guys.
just birdied.
30 people. This lady was kind of cool, giving everybody high five. He was cool. Hey, look at all these people. All right, he belongs there. I guess Smiley belongs there. Who's that? Cam's there. Is that Webb Simpson? Maybe, I'm not sure. Look at all the people. Look at him.
Where's the other guy? He left.
They're still coming.
He's right.
So they were going to go up on a small tee that was built 100 years ago and just block everyone's view.
Jose
That's
Maria.
what's going on. It's Jose Maria. Rosie. Some people say lay up on us, don't hit us so hard, give us a chance. Look at all the people
inside the ropes, though. Holy shit!
It's wild, just wild how many people are in there. Absolutely wild. See what this one is.
Happened. What? Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Something good just happened on the last group on Saturday. Was
Not sure what that is.
Oh, no.
Is that 17? No, that's 1.
Wow.
A lot of ole on Saturday. Not a lot of them on Sunday. They only won 1 match out of 11. That's pretty rare to win only 1 match. So it is possible to come back and win it. They could have won. Obviously, would have, but it is possible to come back and that group. They only won 1 out of 11.
It's all over.
This is walking in. This is what I tell you. This is not even close to the first tee. Not even close to the first tee. And I was looking for people with crazy outfits on. I found a few. A lot of Michael Brucioni shirts, USA hockey shirts.
That's up right there. Radio.
Those guys up there. I think I was following.
Right under the people's spot.
Tons of guys wearing the colors. USA, overall, European, yellow and blue. It was pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'm not going to dress like that, but a lot of people dressed as their home.
Cisco, is he a singer?
And like I said, I'm working on the relationship together and trying to make a better career and all this. But it's a lot of walking. Still not even close to the first tee. And then once you get there, it's a ton of walking. I might click on that. I agree. This is walking to the first tee. On the left. Just do the stand. Left end of the
Scotty.
But again, a lot of fun.
It's all over.
Like I said, I had the camera going all the time in case you find something cool to watch. Your video too short. Okay. But see, all these videos, there's just a blue thing. There's no picture of the video, so I don't know what I'm clicking on. Kind of sucks.
I won the Open in Ireland. It's amazing. It's a dream come true. But the Ryder Cup for me is everything. Like, and to do that there today,
you didn't win it,
in front of everyone, it's like it was so hard out there. I mean, fair play to the US lads. Like, we knew they were going to come out
Red Sox
fighting.
game is not going to end in a tie today.
Yeah, I just hope one of the boys can get a half point so we can get the win. Obviously we've retained.
You got to win it, my friend. Tying is for soccer. No offense, we're not playing soccer. They're used to ties. Maybe that's why they get so excited for ties. I don't know. But ties are a joke. NFL was a tie game last night. I couldn't believe it. Who has ties? All that for a tie? Come on. Play till you win. Ties are for wimps.
Cool flag, video, scooter.
Whoop, the lovely wife.
Just all fun, all fun.
There's someone dressed cool right there. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to get these videos so you can see them. JT. And I don't know where all the videos are. It's ridiculous. Now here's a bunch of more. Let's see what
Coffee is what? Phil McDonald.
I didn't even download that one, bros. So upsetting. I do need to hire an assistant, I guess. Or learn how to use a computer over. That's a Ponanam fat loan. This was at the ladies' event, obviously, but I don't know. Enough of that crap. Enough of that crap. Ugh, I am still exhausted. Red Sox 2-1, bottom of the 8th. No outs. But hopefully everybody enjoyed it. And it's not like everyone was there just yelling the F word every 2 seconds. It really wasn't. I mean, if it was at a certain time to get these players upset, I get it. But it wasn't just F you all the time. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. Really didn't hear it. So I think it's blown out of proportion to some degree, honestly. Like I said, I heard a guy call Fitzy, you should belong in kindergarten. And I heard more American fans being heckled by European fans and wisecracks about us when line getting a beer or whatever we were doing. That I did hear. I did hear them making more fun of the American way of life than anything. Which again, who cares? I don't care. I didn't get upset. Who cares what these people think? But again, I'm not playing in a golf tournament. So it's a little different, I guess. But all right. So if I have my phone hooked up, why can't I go into my phone like on the video file? You know what I mean? Why can't I get my phone linked or link? I downloaded this link your phone. I don't know. I'll work on it. But all these pictures that I thought I downloaded over here, I have this OneDrive. There's a million pictures right here. I can see them. I don't know how to get them over here. I don't know. MOV, right? MOV is movie, I'm assuming. I don't know why there's a million of these either. I downloaded them twice, probably. External device. I don't know. But at least it was Sunday. A good comeback. Looking for Bluetooth. I don't know. I gotta figure that out, folks. But overall, like I said, great experience, great fun. Great fun, great event. Am I not even on this? Hold on a second. Oh Lord, but I still am exhausted. It's getting up early in the morning, driving down there. Really crazy. Fairway's perfect. Everything was perfect except for the score, but course was in beautiful shape. Driving range had the nice monitor up there, so when someone would hit, it would show the carry, how many shots they hit for the week. It was pretty cool. I think Bryson had 507. He had 507 shots off the range. Hovland was second, I think. Justin Rose was last. He didn't hit many. Justin Rose was last. Uh-oh, Yankees got a man on first. Man on first. Trump shows up Saturday. The place went wild. He did have the golf shoes on, which is fun. The old hit and run there, folks. The old hit and run didn't work. The old hit and run didn't work. Got my hat. Does it say Bethpage on the side? Couple nice t-shirts. He's going again? Oh, no. I hate that. I feel like my father. My father was in his 80s. Every replay, he thought the guy hit 2 homers. I'm starting to turn into that, which is not good. That's a strike. Ooh. 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 Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's wild. Wild, folks. But now that that's over, now they can get ready. Now, what's going to happen in the future? Do you remember about 10 years ago, maybe more, when the USA, whoa, almost hit him in the head, when USA was panicking and they had a Ryder Cup committee or an executive board and all this stuff? Like, do you blame the captain? Who do you blame for this? Like, what does the captain do? I think he did two things wrong, as you can see on my videos. He should have been playing. They should have picked Tiger or Phil to coach. He should have been playing. And on Thursday and Friday, should have switched foursomes to 4 balls. Have the 4 ball in the morning, foursomes in the afternoon. Because that's the way it's been for 100 years. And we were winning. When we were winning, that's what we were better at, the 4 balls, not the alternate shot. Luke Donald switched it last time. He put the alternate shot first, and that's what happened. They kicked our ass in the alternate shot. So he should have switched that. How he didn't switch it back, I don't know, because Luke Donald made a point to let people know that. I switched the 4 balls and alternate shots to the morning for that reason, because we're better at it. Struck him out. Whoa, 100 miles an hour. This guy's pitching a complete game. Holy shit. Nope, he's coming out. He's coming out. Wow, 100 mile an hour. Yeah, he's out. Damn it. Why would you take him out? Why would you take him out? I don't get it. Let him jack one off him. Who cares? You know? Good pitching, though. Good job. Good job, people. What time is it? We're only doing it's only been 37 minutes. Oh, I'm so exhausted. But so next time, who's going to be the captain? I mean, captain can't be someone that can make the team. That's insanity. And the only reason they picked him is because did he win a tournament there? Maybe I don't think he won a big one there, but he went to St. John's, and I guess that's near the school. I don't know, but captain should be someone that's in their 50s or 60s who's not going to play, or even, as some people have said, Phil Mickelson, why not Lou Holtz? Well, he's 100, or Ed Ogeron. No, he was there. Ed Ogeron, the coach for LSU. Hey, talk like this. He was there. He was a cool dude. Get him to coach. He doesn't have to play to coach. Motivate them. They know how to play. You know how to play golf. Have a stats guy, I guess, and a data guy. A nerd. Not Webb Simpson. No offense to Webb Simpson. They're just, get coaches, real coaches. These guys aren't coaches. They're players. It's nice to see him out there, but maybe get a I don't know, someone who's a good Nick Saban. His wife can pick out uniforms just as good as anyone's wife. Get a real coach. Keegan Bradley's not a coach. He should have been playing anyways. No offense to, I guess, how did Ben Griffin do? I don't remember everything. I'm so unprepared for tonight. I apologize, but Cam Young, I know, won 3 points. Xander won 3 points. The only one that didn't win a point was Hogard. Some guys won half points, obviously, but. And then Henley getting shit for missing the 2 putts on 17, 18. So, yeah, he makes one of those. Now you're down to 1 point. And then you're down to that Hovland thing. I mean, to only lose by 2 points after being down by 7 is really amazing. It really is. Because it's been said before. Well, no. Deadly when it don't count, right? Like Jim Rice on the Red Sox would always hit a home run when he was up 7-2 or down 7-2, but it was 4-3, he struck out. Certain hockey players that deadly when it don't count. So maybe they played, but maybe they don't play well as a team. I don't know. Obviously. Excuse me, I meant pairs, and Scotty, I believe, won. Good to see him win. I mean, 0-5 would have been, people are going to get over this fast too, though. I mean, people are going to look at the tattoos on that dude. People are going to get over this fast. It's going to linger for a while with all the wildness of the fans, I guess, and it's definitely blown out of proportion. I was there. Again, I wasn't there on every shot, but I didn't hear a lot of crazy stuff. So now the girl I guess there was a woman Saturday morning saying "F you, Rory." I did not hear that. And if she did, she should be put to sleep like any other sick animal. That's a joke. She shouldn't. Obviously, I don't know why they hire people like that to do that stuff. Get who's a local hockey player for the Rangers or the Islanders or a basketball player. Get them to do that, not a comedian. Comedians do fucked up shit. They do it on purpose. Now she's famous for the wrong reasons. Heather McMahon, I guess her name is. I had never heard of her. Don't get people like that. Get an athlete that fire the crowd up. Who's the famous what's his name? Ewing. Get Mike Bossy. I don't know somebody. Aaron Judge could have been there, but don't hire comedians to do that. That's my opinion. Oh, Jesus. It's only the 8th inning, bro. Why would you bring him in the 8th inning? They should have left the other guy in there. But as far as the team, it's probably going to be a lot of the same guys on the next team, right? Maybe a Koepka, maybe a Patrick Reed. I know people hate the live guys, but they'll fight to the end to win. You need guys like that, like Hatton and Rahm on Europe, the live guys. I mean, just because they don't play here, there's got to be a way to find the best American players. You got to suck it up that they play on live, because the PGA Tour is not the PGA Ryder Cup. They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. It's like Coke and Pepsi. Well, not Coke and Pepsi. They're not the same company. It's two different organizations. So live and PGA Tour here, and then the PGA is, if I had a third hand, would be over here. They're not all affiliated. They're not the same. They have to use them because that's the main tour, obviously. But there's got to be a way to get the live guys some points. Just for America. Just if you hate them, you still want America to win the Ryder Cup. If not, then whatever. You don't want it to happen, then that's your problem, I guess. But I mean, DeChambeau made it in 8 tournaments. He qualified in 8 events. Hatton qualified in 8 events. But I think that's wrong. They have the European tour that they can still play on. Whatever it's called. So they get points from that too. Because was that a balk? That was a balk. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Exciting game. They're wearing those head covers as mutton cooking mittens as sliding pads there. Ooh, might be a fight with the ump. Gotta love it, folks. You gotta love it. You got to love it, people. So there's a lot to be talked about, a lot to be done for the next Ryder Cup. It's in Ireland. I will not be at that one. Maybe I'll go. I don't know. It's not that far from where I live. 5 hours, maybe, by plane. Who knows? Maybe we'll go over. But in terms of the overall thing, I don't think it was that outlandish with this American bad behavior, throwing things at people. Overall, I'm sure there's the a-holes, of course, but I didn't see it. So I just wanted to get that out there and let people know not everybody was an a-hole. Not everybody disrespected people. They were cheered for too. They were, especially during the practice rounds, they were cheered for. They got some booze, go get a haircut, Tommy, or again, I didn't hear anything that you wouldn't expect at a baseball game. I'm sure the Red Sox players are getting fucking roasted in that dugout. Roasted. All right, here's a good story. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Do you see that? Fly ball to right center. The guy's like this, and he runs in front and grabs it. but he caught it. Holy shit. That could have been a disaster. So, all right. Long back in the day, I used to know the owner of the Mets. We used to go to the Mets games and sit on the dugout. Whatever. The Mets fans were roasting their own players just as bad as Rory got it. Their own players. You stink, David Cohn. You know, Strawberry. You suck, fucking cokehead. Fuck you. It was crazy, and I their own team. Well, Dave Madigan got roasted. I mean, I felt bad for the guy. These fans were all over them. This was in the early 90s. I think they were pretty good, you know. Fuck, you suck. Your mother's a whore. Your fucking wife's fat. Whatever the words were. Their own team. So you don't think the Red Sox right now are getting annihilated in that on deck circle? And you know their wives aren't there. Their wives are in the hotel or at home. No. You can go see them after the game. Unless you want to get roasted. And that's different. If you don't care, then go. But you're going to get dreamed at. If someone finds out that you're the pitcher's wife, you're going to get heat for it. That's just the way it is. Their own players were getting annihilated. I could not believe it. Now you boo a guy if he, I guess. I don't go to sporting events, and I've been to a bazillion of them. I don't boo the team. It's like going to the movies for me. You know, I love the teams, and I have my favorite teams. I'm not going to boo them. I'm going to go watch. Oh, damn you! Yeah, once in a while, oh, that guy stinks. Yeah, he doesn't stink. He had a bad day, but not. You know, you suck, fucking Jesus. And I guess I don't care that much about it. But I'm an adult. I get more passionate at my kids when they were playing baseball and soccer, and you know, I was more passionate about that. But if they just dropped that ball, I'd go, oh, you dumbass, you got to communicate, you know, boom. That's it. You suck. Fuck you. What does that do for you? Does it make you feel better to yell at baseball players or golfers? I don't get that part either. Every one of these guys is an amazing athlete, golfers, amazing talent. They all are phenomenal athletes and talents, and they should be praised for Europeans, Americans, the President's Cup teams, whatever they are. They're all fantastic golfers and would all kill to be out there in their shoes. You know, these people that are making fun of Rory and Fitzpatrick and Tommy Fleetwood, they'd switch with them in a second. I promise you. They would switch if they had 3 wishes and a little genie come out and said, you can pick a golfer. You can be Tommy Fleetwood or be your miserable self. Who would you pick? They're going to pick Tommy Fleetwood. You know, I know they would. You know, guy that can't break 100. But that's mean to say. That's probably has nothing to do with it, but it could though. Maybe does it correlate to the better golfer you are, the more you appreciate these guys, and the worse golfer you are, the more you want to give them shit because you can't hit a 300-yard drive down the middle every freaking time. That might have something to do with it, or the old booze. This is ginger ale, but the old booze might have something to do with it. Someone was talking about banning booze from there. Imagine that, banning alcohol. Not, you know how much alcohol they sold? Never mind the pro shop. The pro shop, they must have sold $10 million worth of shit. It was insane. On Sunday, we went in there the final day to try to get some more stuff. The line was on both sides a mile long. You couldn't even find stuff. There's so many people jammed in this little, it wasn't little tent, it was a big tent, but it seemed little. There was so many people jammed in there, you couldn't even look at a shirt. It's pushing you over, and you know, you're just trying to grab shit. And it was like that every day. Starting on, I got there Tuesday. Every day it was just wild. And the alcohol, no way. The revenue they're getting from that, those were the longest lines, obviously, the booze. And you just got to deal with it. Now, you're getting heckled before you hit. Now, if they're interrupting you while you're swinging, that's wrong, and they should be tossed the frig out of there for sure. and that's just awful. You can't. It's not baseball where you can scream at a guy while he's batting. Golf, you got to let him. You got to have quiet. Got to respect the game. That's for sure. But heckling them while they're walking on the next tee, you stink, or we hate you, or go USA. That's probably more like it. But like, you heard that one guy, dig deep, Bryson, dig deep. I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're gonna watch this last inning, and then we're gonna call it a day, folks. Hopefully, base hit. Hopefully, we'll be back Thursday night, back to our regular schedule program, and I'm going to try to put together better videos for the people to watch it and all that. And back to golf swings and doing more golf analysis of golf swings and things like that. What is there a tournament this? Oh, the Dunhill Links is playing this week, and that's a great tournament to watch too, because I think they play St. Andrews. They play a bunch of courses. Now everybody loves Tommy Fleetwood again, right? We're all buddies now because the Ryder Cup's over. If America really wanted to be mean, they should be booing and heckling these guys every tournament they play in the U.S. So all of a sudden we hate these people because it's Ryder Cup. But now that the tournament's over, you love them again. No, if you really were against them, every time you see Fleetwood at the John Deere Open, boo them, heckle them. Right? Treat them like the enemy, because they're not the enemy anymore. That's the difference. Is back in the day, they rarely played in America way back. Now they all live in America. They're all pretty much Americans, to some degree. Like I said, Seb Straka is more American than I am. I think Lud Aberg, same thing. They've lived here. They all go to college here, So they're really Americanized, to be honest with you. So you might as well, if you're going to hate them, then hate them every week. Boo them, heckle them. But I don't obviously want that to happen. I'm just saying, why doesn't that happen? Tommy Fleetwood on the opening ceremony has got a huge ovation on, was it Wednesday they did it? Rory did get booed. The governor of York got booed tremendously. She got booed beyond booed. Fleetwood was one of the only ones that got applause. There he goes, stealing second. There's the throw. Out. Safe. It is amazing how those ball players can. That looks like Thurman Munson. Those hairy mother Fletcher. Let's see. Safe. Wow. If he tagged him in the helmet, he's out. He tagged him. Yeah, he's safe. Wow. That's close as shit. I thought he tagged him in the helmet. Nope. Safe. Safe by a CH, chest hair, baby. So yeah, but anyway, again, I'm going to keep repeating myself. It wasn't really that bad. We had a blast. Next Ryder Cup in America is in Minnesota. I might go to that. Who knows? That's in 4 years, right? Oh, Jesus. Long time away, folks. Long time away. If anyone wants their swing evaluated, just hit me up, tomgillis@pga.com. Send me an email or send the video, and we'll put it on Thursday night. Because I don't remember the last time I did a live from here. It was probably 2 weeks ago. I got to start doing more of it. Oh, they're reviewing it. Oh, he's safe. Yeah, he was safe. Safe at second base. All right, 2 outs though. If Bregman jacks one out here, we'll be in good shape. We will be in good shape. But yeah, once this inning's over, I'm going to call it a day, folks. So again, thanks to everyone for watching, like, subscribe, all that stuff, if you would. So Thursday night, I'm going to do maybe I'll do a Ryder Cup golf swing analysis of some of the guys that we got videos on. And talk more golf. Uh-oh. Slow roll at a first. No, that's foul. and try to help people play better golf. That's again, this is just obviously a Ryder Cup thing, but my thing is helping people play better golf, not just swing wise, thinking wise. There's so much more to it. Preparation, how to think. Like when these guys are playing under that pressure, do you think they're thinking about their backswing or keeping their head down? No, they're just so focused on reacting to a target. Same thing with the Red Sox here. They're not thinking swing the bat, so you got to learn all this stuff and you'll play better golf. That's a fact. That's a fact. Uh-oh. Dow double. Oh, off the wall. Oh, he's not going to score. What a fucking bounce. Did he score? Yes. All right. I was going to say, what a bounce. It one hopped off the wall and it could have went over. Well, the ground rule double would have hurt him actually. Yeah. Wow. 3-1 Red Sox. So you don't think the Red Sox are getting roasted by these fans right now? I mean, worse than McElroy, I guarantee you. Because they come out of the dugout. So the dugout's here, and there's now they all come up, and there's like a little bench up on the top. They all come out of the dugout. I guarantee you they're getting roasted just as bad as McElroy did. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to ignore it and go play baseball. But again, golf is supposed to be civility and nice, but as long as you're not doing it when they're hitting, that's what matters. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a day. Now, this thing's putting in another pitcher in, and I got a few things I got to do here. So I will thanks to everybody for popping in. We'll see you on Thursday, and we'll take it from there.